Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Train Man, and this is more or less a bonus video. It's gonna make it to the web, yes, but it may take a while, and it's more or less just for my roommate who's having trouble in this game. So, we are going to try and beat the boss in this ship, which I have named. Now, you know, I have a better name for this. There we go. I have us, and our sweet mate. Fourth guy, I'll name him for my other sweet mate. We don't have that. We have all of those. First thing to do, buy the extra power bar. I'm not sure if that's intuitive or not, but that's what I do. So we've got the Zolden shield. That'll protect us a little bit, but let's see what's going on over here. Oh, I didn't check my crew members. Where are my crew members hanging out? I want to do this because we've just started. If I screw this up, I can go back and restart. Alright, let's try that one again. Okay, no to us, don't do that. Restart, yes. Alright, here we are back at the beginning. Last time I did that, it didn't go particularly badly, but it didn't go well either. So, that's that. Okay, first thing is going to be getting this dude out of here and getting him into either the shield subsystem or just having him go stand in the oxygen or something. Because we want his power bar to go towards a use. Come to this unnamed beacon. We've got an ion and a heavy laser. Should be able to take this guy out just fine. Defend the outpost. Come here, dude. Oh, we've got cloaking now. Although, the ion could actually hurt quite a bit. So we're gonna drop ion on the weapons and the shields to try and save ourselves a little bit. That's a miss. That's good. That'll help. Oh, that's a miss, though. That's a miss. Alright, one more hit and we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. But it's okay. We've got the pike beam up and running, and I'm going to put it across this way. There, down to just the one, and it still can hurt though. Oh, much higher chance of missing, however. Not really a much higher chance of missing. I don't know why I said that. That was a mistake. But mistake. It's gonna get ioned again. Important to keep the ions on anything important. That was a very circuitous statement. Out of here. Let's go to the distress beacon first, because we can pop over here and then start skirting around the edge of this sector. We've got an ion weapon. Good. Yeah. I've seen weaponry like this before. Are you sure, dude? Have you gotten out from under the rock you live in? Yeah. Fleeing the rebel advantage, I'm not sure if anyone... Hail him! Ouch! Okay, that's gonna be 2 damage, that's gonna be 1. We got 20% evasion, which is 1 out of 5. Thankfully, they don't have any sort of... What do you call it? Oh, that knocked out that. Okay, well... Sometimes it's important to see which weapons fire first. This early in the game, it's not particularly imperative. Knock out their O2. I could honestly keep an ion on their O2, and that's a strategy to keep them from actually doing anything significant. Or, breathing. That's what I mean. Free missiles, free stuff. Time to upgrade the shields. So we've got the shield bar, and we can do that. It drops our evade down to 15, but that isn't really a huge amount. The distress beacons, of course, are a little bit alluring, partially because they have the distress thing out above their head. I always want to aid the civilian ship, because I'm a good person, and that is what good people do. You give aids to the civilian ships. Wait a minute. Okay. The shield one... Damn it. Well, we popped the shield, but now they're... Yeah, the beam does a number on the Zoltan shield, and it usually can. I mean, yeah. They've knocked a hole in us, but I don't think it's going to be getting, or, you know, knocked a hole in our shields, but I don't think we're going to be getting that. Anyways, the thing on this ship is getting that shield as fast as you can, because unless you are in some real deep schist, otherwise, which you won't be because you're in space and there aren't too many rocks up here unless you're getting punched out by one, you're going to want to be able to defend yourself. Okay, so this is a bad idea. I always like to do it, but it almost never does anything good. It's very heavily weighted towards the one that hurts. Right now I'm on full, and I just like helping these guys, so I'll do it. Wow. We didn't get hurt. Alright, so recommendation, don't do that event, but I like to because, well, you're just being virtuous. You're just trying to help the dude out of the asteroid field. Okay, if we can make it to this guy, 1, 2, 3 jumps. 1, 2, okay, the distortion's still there. Gotta work on your jumps. It's a civilian ship. Alright, shut down these. Bring the pike beam into the bottom there. Bring on the burst laser. Oh, ignore that, hold on. There we go. Do not disturb. I wasn't actually planning any sort of vocal recording, but here we go again. Here we go anyways. It's been a while since I've played, or well, no, it's not. It's not been. I've been playing quite often. However, it's been a while since I've recorded FTL. And I'm curious to see what kind of, oh. What's over there? Okay, well, we can jump like that. Let's go to the store. Let's see if there's anything for us here. Probably not. Those are some serious weapons, though. None of you guys are good pilots. However, we do want that extra power bar. Right now, we don't need it, but we do want it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sell one of these ion blasts. No, I'm contemplating if that's a good decision or not. In the other one, I actually sold the Zoltan shield later, and ended up still winning, but get the reverse ion field. I wonder if that protects against... No, you know what? I don't think we're going to be buying anything here. Oh well. Let's jump away. This should be a store, so we'll do fine. I was hoping to get some extra scrap there. Engage the rebel. Alright, use the ions to crack its shields. And because of the timing, the pike beam will always be ready. Remember, the pike beams do 1 damage per room, so I'm hitting as many rooms as I physically can. There may even be a better way. This ship is so condensed. But that's that. When you're using beams, you're going to want to start them in the shield room, so they do damage to this shield, and hopefully they'll do more damage through the rest of the ship with the shield down. Alright, there goes that. Aha! We've got some scrap, we've got automated reloader would be nice, shield charge booster would also be nice, but not as nice as we've got the golden shield. Do any of you captain? No. As much as I want these, I think I'm going to end up playing the long game here and go for the crew member. If there's anything I've learned, it's that having more crew members is good. You know, it makes a difference. Especially if you're in an event where somebody gets killed, you can really easily, do we have anything to upgrade stuff? Upgrade that. That'll let us use our extra power bar. what was I saying? You can really easily run out of crew through a lot of these events, or just lose crew to, you know, some stupid reason. Oh, hello. Hello. He's got shields, so same old, same old. And preferred beam arrangement is like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. There's really... the ship is spread out enough that there really isn't that much difference as to where you aim the pipe beam on here. There isn't a sort of golden ticket to taking the ship down. However, when you drop someone's oxygen, it generally does the trick. We are... Nah. If you can beat someone, don't accept surrender, because they'll generally give you better stuff. However, if you can kill someone's crew, do that, because that's even better stuff, usually, generally. You'll get times where the rewards for surrender will be better than the rewards for killing a crew, but that's just the random number generator. I wasn't actually paying attention to what the reward was. If you really need a commodity, for example, missiles. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Civilian or rebel? Either way, it lets us avoid a nebula. Or avoid the nebulas, this line of nebulas that I want to avoid. This one... this one. That's two... I don't actually know the differences between these guys. Normally you avoid certain sectors, like... You're gonna want to avoid, with the ship, you're gonna want to avoid... Oh, that's a big nebula. You're gonna want to avoid... Mantis sectors, although they can't beam through the shield. Oh, hello. Knock these down, bring the burst laser up. And hit through all rooms. They're not going to be able to dodge a pipe beam, so I can just wait, and that's going to bounce off the shield. Again, you are particularly vulnerable to manti if you can't kill them before they knock down your ship. Same with rocks, because they generally use missile weaponry, although this actually has an advantage against most rock ships. You're also going to want to avoid, I think... not necessarily you're going to want to avoid, but let's ignore it. If I was really scrap hungry, I'd go after him, but they can be pretty dangerous. This guy, however, I can see his armament, so we'll be fine. 3 and 4. What was I saying? So, Engi like to use ion weapons. I think Zoltans do as well. So, those are the kind of... You're going to want to avoid places where you'll deal with ion weapons quite frequently. Similarly, if you were in a ship that relies heavily on teleportation, you're going to want to avoid rebel sectors. You're going to want to avoid abandoned sectors as well, because they have no air. The rebel sectors, you'll get more of the rebel scouts. Although I don't think there's that much of a change. This place is one massive nebula. Like, I did not sign up for this. Scout sector, fight. Ooh, he's got a missile, but he's only got one shield. Alright, let's take him away. Oh, I can do better than this. There. And go with... Actually, no, you know what? Weapons are a higher priority. We can knock down the shields, the weapons can knock down us. Oh, unless we ninja like that. Ion bomb. Can we use an ion? Oh, yes we can. Yes, we'll go with the ion bomb. Generally, when they're giving you a weapon, that's a very good sign, and you're going to want to take that. But you know what? I'm going to rename this guy. Good. He's Harry the pilot. I'm Shields, man? Come on. I should be the pilot. Oh well. The curse of being a Zoltan. Okay, so we're going to want this in place of that. And the Ion Blast really isn't going to be that helpful unless... you know, let's upgrade this, upgrade that. We happen to have enough scrap to get 2 shields. First laser is good. Now we can... Oh, the ion bomb's only 1. Okay, so we can use both of these. The ion bomb is good because we've been accumulating missiles and have had no use for them. Also, we can get through any amount of shields. Because of the bomb. So, the auto scout, this guy won't be able to touch us. We'll be fine. The Zoltan shield is very nice to have, and frankly, sometimes I miss it on other ships, despite the fact that some of the Zoltan ships, without it, would be incredibly underpowered. Like this, you start with no shield at all. Having the pike beam on this one's a nice touch. Alright. It's a bigger one. Oh, really? You gotta do that? Now I'm torn. Okay, you know what? The ion blast can keep the shields down. The ion bomb will drop the commander's seat autopilot long enough for us to get this away, hopefully. Ah, shucks. Alright, shut down the pike beam. Keep the pike beam from running. You don't want it to be wasted. You gotta keep close eye on stuff like that. Alright, now use it. Alright. We don't have to send the ion bomb. That'd be a waste of a bomb now that the piloting's knocked out. So they're not going anywhere. We're gonna focus ion blast on that in case. Oh, what? I told you not to fire. Oh, I hit 3. Be careful of what you're pressing, kids. Don't waste missiles that way. Alright. We've got to... Again, we can lollygag in this nebula for pretty much as long as we care to, because the fleet pursuit is very, very slow. Rebel Scout seems waiting. You know what? Hold on, let me, get rid of that. You guys won't see the difference, but I totally did. Alright, so we've got that, we've got the shield, we've got, that's still powered. We need oxygen. Let's bring that down. We won't need the ion bomb. Ion blast, hold on shields. That should lock power into the shield system, I think. Not entirely sure how that works. Yeah, no, it let them drop power from the shield system and now they're powering their weapons at us. Only one of them, though. We'll be fine. Oh, we're even better than fine. In an ion storm like this, sometimes it's best to go with the evade as opposed to the shielding. Especially when you've got, 1 out of 4 things thrown at us is going to miss. That's what that means. I mean, I'm sure you guys know this is basic math. 25%, 1 out of 4, 1/4, But, when you put it as 1 out of 4 projectiles are not going to hit us, it sounds a lot better. Alright, we're gonna stay in the nebula for as long as possible to draw the fleet pursuit out as long as we can. Let's not do that. He's got missiles, we've got full power, he's got... Unless that's a Pegasus, I think we'll be fine. Start from the shield then. Alright. Blast is ready to go. These two are gonna hurt, but I'm not sure if that's a Leto or an Artemis. It's an Artemis. Ah! Second. Keeping the ion blast focused on the shields is probably one of the most important things to do. Because if you keep those things from coming up with the pike beam, it's your friend. We haven't encountered ships with 2 shields yet that we'll start using the ion bomb for. And we're going to add one more that, and one... Oh, can't do that. Oh well. So you know what? Let's not. Let's not say we did. Let's add one to... No, we don't need to know that. Let's just do that. We don't know the inside of ship. We don't need to know the inside of ships because we're not boarding or using anything that's relative to crew position, like a firebomb or something like that. Nothing here, and a distress call. Okay. Not a trap. Oh, this one though. I don't think we're gonna have this good luck twice. Yeah. Oh, only 1 damage though. So that's not bad. Oh, we're on fire. That's something we need. Increased door system. So, it won't help much, but turning out your oxygen will quell fire spread a little bit and help the ship vent a little bit faster. It's important to turn it back on afterwards, but it's... wow. Well, I think I know what we're going to spend the rest of our sector doing is visiting these distress beacons. 1, 2, 3... This one I can jump straight to there. Let's go. I can definitely get all the distress beacons if I jump here first. Alright. That was good. That was good. Blue options are generally the best. Hail them, ignore the refugees. We'll hail them, of course. It's going to be a trap. Oh, never mind. Oh, I will definitely do that. That's a lot of fuel. We are not going to run out of fuel this game. Okay, agree to the trade. A reactor for -2, -2. Sure. Oh, really? You gonna put that over there? Oh well. Zoltan, Rebel. Zoltan leads me into Nebulas. Though we had a fun time in the Nebulas just now. A Rebel leads me into Nebulas. I really don't want to visit the Zoltans. I think we're going to go this way anyways, for the sake of avoiding nebulae. Nebulae encourage borders, which we're not too keen on dealing with. Okay, but we're dealing with this son of a gun instead. Lovely. Alright, turn off the ion blast, turn on the ion bomb. We're going to wait until the ion bomb has fired. It may be a little bit of a wait, I know, but it's going to be worth it if the thing hits. We haven't tested evasion with our other weapons, though. It's a hit! Alright, burst laser, fire. Oh no, you know what? Pike beam. That is our golden ticket. Look at that. That is a wallop if I've ever seen one. If you can knock down this ship's shields and you get the pike beam, that's the combo you go for. And they're dead. That was done a lot easier than I hoped it would be. We've got 71 scrap. What should we do with it? Can't do that. Don't really need that. Being able to dodge more is cool, but I think we're going to save it. Distress. Okay. Where's that jump to? We'll jump here first, and then to distress, and then here, and then to the nebula. And then your jumps is important. And there was nothing there. Okay, that was a waste of fuel. Thank goodness we have a lot of it. Once again. Aha, free scrap. Scrap is the thing that we don't need fuel right now. We're riding high on that, so to speak. Oh, come here, buddy. Only got one, so ion blast it is. On the shields, burst laser on the weapons, and this on everything we can hit. So like that. Now, you know, a teleporter is not as important. They're gonna beep somebody over. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Got resistance, because they're a rock ship. Ah, nope. You dare defy me? Shouty little pirate. Fire the pike beam. Best thing about laser and plasma-oriented weaponry is you don't have to fit the bill for more rounds. Alright, so we're gonna hop here, and then get into the nebula where they shouldn't be able to catch us once we get that far. You always gotta be worried about them catching up to you, trying not to make any stupid jumps. I used to have a, not a ruler, but, you know, a measuring stick of some type, so that I could figure out how far away the, rebel fleet was. This was back home. Come on. Oh, we didn't fire! Remember to arm your weapons, people. Very important. Although we are making mincemeat, the burst laser is a pretty handy tool. Oh yes, just what we needed. That's gonna be a wonky escape, but let's go. Hopefully they don't catch up to us. Alright, take a look. Let's fix drone control, clone bay. Will Tom. Faster repair speed, 15% faster on weapons. We'll be able to see where the enemy is. Well, we've got 4 weapon slots. We're probably going to be doing pretty well 4 weapons. Drone control is nice, but I'm not sure we need it. I might go with Cubbin here. Although, no. Our weapons already have a certified professional, more or less. I wish this was a Mantis. I think I might actually go with drone control, though, because it's just the way things are right now. I don't need this. I'm not sure I really want this. I mean, it's helpful, but I don't... Nah. Drone control could be pretty handy, and it'll be a use for all these drones that I've been gathering up. Hold on, let's take a look at the jump map. Ah! I had a good feeling about that. Ho ho ho! Now this is stuff I can get behind. We've got a dude named Mullet. Okay. Assault and shield bypass, not useful. Hacking stun, not useful. Repair arm, meh. Hull laser tube. This is something. Hull smasher laser marking tube. This will be our serious powerhouse of a weapon. Hold on, let's sell this. We're gonna need to drop something from a slot, so it's either gonna be the burst laser or the ion blast. And the hull laser's usefulness is definitely gonna outlive the ion blast. So we've got the ion bomb. That up front. With this, we'll be able to send 5 lasers at once, which will be good. The beam could be cool, but no, it's not. That's not worth it. We'll get the Mantis for protection against boarders. And we're going to park him in the doors room. He's going to be our dude to shuffle between these rooms here. Gonna need... No, just kidding. We have the power. So let's upgrade this. No. Let's upgrade that. That'll be helpful. We have the power to make use of it. Save stations, and we're gonna name this guy. Name them all after people in my dorm, so... we got the Mantis named Sparky. Okay. Got this hull laser, man. This hull laser's gonna be tip-top. It'll currently replace the burst laser. The burst laser can go out front. But the stuff you use less out here. The pike beam obviously is most important. No, hull laser is now most important. Because that we can do some serious damage with no matter what. Okay, hopefully, I may not have planned my jumps really great here. I made a detour for a store. Alright, go. This is gonna be tight. If we make it at all, it's gonna be real tight. Oh, hello. Although now I do regret... I'll turn this on. I do regret selling the ion blast, because it could be helpful here. Although I wouldn't have had the scrap for everything I did had I sold it. Hull laser is most useful against systemless rooms, however, it's not, you know, I'm not so sure about actually wasting lasers on systemless rooms. I'm not a big fan of that. This is something you can do. I'm not sure there's a better combo in here. You will not accept surrender. However, now that they have no shields, sure, fire away. It's great to do that if you know it's going to be a finisher. Okay, that's not in the nebula. I really wish it was. They're going to hop to there, and then they're going to be on top of us, but we should be able to make it out alive. Without them catching up completely. Thanks for the stiff scrap. Hey, the stress beacon. Sometimes that study can be a little bit dangerous. Sometimes the distress beacon can be a little bit dangerous. God damn it. Okay, well, they've only got one shield, so same procedure as before. Let's figure out where I can set this pike beam. Whoop. Not what I meant to do. That looks nice. I like how the charge times are almost identical. Oh, you're not going anywhere, buddy. You have a lot to fix. Also, I'm just gonna keep you from going anywhere. More scrap for me. Okay. With that, we can drop something from here and something from here to get 3 shields. Power management is, of course, key. There's also something to be said about having a nice, well-rounded crew. Slug-controlled or Mantis homeworlds. We've got borders and doors now, so I think Mantis homeworlds is actually going to be better for us. The armament is a little bit less than the slugs, usually, because they rely more heavily on boarding. Also, there aren't so many backstabbing random events. Oh, god damn it. All I had to do was say it out loud, and we've got borders all over the ship. Turn off the oxygen, open this door so that they can slowly suffocate. Come on, don't break the med bay. They're gonna break the med bay. I hate you. I should have shut that door. Alright. Out. They go for the one door that's closed. Okay, hello. You guys are so good at this game. They're not gonna get any oxygen now. Frank, look out! Run, dude. Run. Oh, wait, that's me. Ah! Caught you guys at the door. Okay, that's why having a dude manning the door system is also really important. Put the oxygen back on. Bring the... Oh, that's right. These guys walked out of power rooms. So we ran out of power almost. You get back to your station. I'm going to fix this and then head back to my station, because having a broken medbay is not something you want to keep around. Sometimes I will leave broken systems around because I'm not using them, and... Well, because if you're not using a system and it gets broken, and you are dealing with borders rather often, you are going to want the system to remain broken, because when the enemy breaks a system, it does 1 point to your hull with their hands, when they punch out a system. Hold on, I'll get back to that. My point is, you don't want them to continue punching out systems, so if systems are broken, they can't be more broken. Alright, we've got 2 shields. Let's cut more power from it. Oh, no, let's cut it from the medbay. Bring up the ion bomb. They've got a clone bay, which really isn't important. Now I wish I'd gotten that autoloader, though. I wouldn't have had the scrap for this stuff, however. Alright, that's an Artemis. We've still got one little inkling of shields left. We can launch the bomb away now. Alright, and they're about to send boarders on. No, you know what? This will get there faster. Hold on. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 2. This is gonna kill them. Oh, it missed. Oh. Crafty buggers. Okay, well, that could have been better allocated elsewhere in that case. 1 out of 3 missed, huh? Shucks. Evade! Oh. This is why it's good to have a dedicated repair person around, because it's just how it works. I'm gonna send the Mantis in to fix. Not a good idea, but that's the way it's gonna be. We're also gonna need to put power to our engines. We're also gonna want to buy more engines because we can. Cut down the ion bomb. We don't need it right now. I'll bring it up to power if we do. Of all things, the Mantis is our repairman. In battle, he's going to be the one running around fixing things, because all of these 3 are too important to leave their stations, and I'm not having my captain abandoning his. Or my pilot, really. I'm the captain. That's just how it works. Let's go destroy some. I always try to dock. Never works. Just worked. Well done. Alright, we've got you. You're gonna be in there. Alright, now we've got Sparky and Joe. I need a name for you. Who else do I know that lives here? By name, I mean. We've got a few people to choose from. Quadrangle's kind of a small dorm. You get to know each other pretty well. Let me go with the first name that comes to mind, however. We got a dude that's a MLU is apparently good with engines. Is just as good as Corwin is. So, no. Corwin's gonna stay in the engines. I need his power. We can get 1 more power with the scrap we acquired. I've been incredibly lucky this match with the ship. The problem with those guys, you can go in and kill them if you're pretty overpowered, but the problem with those guys is you have no idea what they look like ahead of time. At least when you're dealing with someone on, this side of the screen here, you can tell what they have. They've got a flat gun, that's gonna hurt. They've got... Really? Okay. Spike beam, hull laser. Should I do that, or should I do the burst for now? Burst laser. Burst laser will do more system, or more shield damage. I am going to fire the ion bomb as well, because that should do damage as well, if we haven't knocked it down by then. What? Let's see what the ion bomb does. Don't miss, buddy. 8 damage. Bring the hull laser online. Keep the ion bomb properly targeted. Oh, not quite. That's more like it. Oh, the pike beam is going to fire first. Don't let the pike beam fire first. Or the hull laser, for that matter. Wasted shots is what it'll be. plenty of missiles. You know what would be good? Hacking. Hacking would help. I need that, because it'll be a use for these drone parts, which is something you do want to have a use for everything. Or rather, you want to be able to make use of everything. That's a lot of scrap. We got a little bit beat up. Alright, put power back into there. Let's get one. Power bar, because we kind of need it. What else? You want to be able to use everything you come across. Because you can't sell back, aside from random events and stuff, you can't sell back, you know, drone parts. Or missiles. We have enough crew. That, I've generally had good luck with that, but I know you can lose a crew member to it because it's happened. So I try not to tango with that mantis too much. This will be the laser's path. I wonder what that bomb is. That's the thing with the stun bomb. Ouch. That could hurt a little bit. It's gonna kill him. Using the hull laser to the fullest is something I don't normally do, but it's something that should be done if you're gonna take full advantage of its potential, its power. Alright, enemy FTL charging. What are we gonna need? What's our fastest charging thing here? The burst laser is. We don't really need the pipe beam right now. Oh, not that. That actually should be enough to do them in right there. If everything hits. If the burst laser does a terrible job of knocking out... Okay, now they've lost their pilot, and now they're gone. Shieldless little suckers. Store. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. I don't think that's worth the risk. They're gonna be on top of me, they're gonna be on top of me, we're gonna be dead. Okay, yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's not go to the store. Oh wait, we've got pretty good engines. Yeah, we're going to the store. This is one of those, do what I say, not what I do. This was a terrible idea. I can use this now. I can honestly make use of this. However, I don't have a drone system, once again. Could go with drone control, not going to. Damn it, it was a waste. Unless I buy something, unless I decide to go with the teleporter or something. Which isn't worth it because we don't have anything else that goes with that strategy. Like, crew teleporters are cool. Well, we tried. Crew teleporters are cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight one of these rebel elites here. Should've bought more fuel. Attack! What was the point I was trying to make? Anyways, that was a bad idea. Don't do that. But I just did. Aha! Oh. Didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. I could fire off the, but these guys can't. I could fire off the ion bomb, but these guys can't pen me anyway, so I'm not worried about it. 3 shields, straight to the top. Let's go. Alright. Come at me, rebel elites. We're just gonna jump. I'm not sure we're gonna bother fighting. We could. They haven't got anti-ship batteries pointed at us, which is kind of a pleasant surprise. Alright, and... You know, maybe we actually have a chance against this thing. Oh, you know what? I should have fired that against the shield. We're fighting this to the finish. I don't like to run away from battle. Ah, almost. Maybe we should leave. Yeah, let's leave. Rock homeworlds, rock controls. Rock homeworlds gives us more options on the way out. Tread carefully, it says. By the way, this is not a game-winning loadout. What is going on? Now, you know what? Oxygen deprivation! Going to kill them. Alright, get out of there. Good. Alright, how about we leave? Great first jump. I love it. Wow. Remember how I was saying that I was getting treated pretty well by the random number generator? Well, that just happened. We are no longer getting treated very well by the random number generator. Okay. Brace for impact. Good job, me. Oh, that wasn't me piloting, I forget. Turn to stay. Oh, you don't have a station. Alright, bomb's away. Bomb is a hit. Fire aboard the enemy vessel. As soon as possible, it's wrong thing. This is a weird layout. I'll be honest, this is a very strange layout of a ship. No, not that. I want to hit the shield room. Alright. We'll use the ion bomb again if we need it. But their shields are down, they're going to catch on some serious fire. We cut on a little bit of fire. And nothing dead. Remember, when your shields are up, that prevents you from catching on fire. Well, it doesn't prevent you from catching on fire. It spares you from most of the fire, I should say. Ho ho ho, it's this. So this is how you unlock the rock ship. I'm not sure... Yeah, let's go through it. We're gonna save them or die trying. Oh, we are gonna toast you, dude. You don't even know. We'll go here first. On the way there. We'll hit the distress beacon on the way out. I don't know what this will do. We have scrap. Oh, thank you. That was a disaster about to happen. I wish the rock would have compensated us or something, but alright, so trick here, don't disable their FTL. Don't do it. You're stupid. If you blow them up, that's bad. You won't get the ship then. So what we need to do, we need to disable our weapons. We should be fine, more or less. Now, you know what? They won't burn to death because they're rocks. So, I'm gonna do some actual weapon system damage to keep them repairing themselves. Ow. Oh! You son of a gun! Alright, get out of there. We don't really need that. Oh, it was a miss. That was quick. I knew they were going to jump there. Well fought. We hardly fought. I'm going to keep you posted out here to make sure the fire doesn't spread, actually. Because that's what I'm worried about right now. Alright, close all the doors. Let me go back to my station. You can head back here. You back to your station. And we're gonna wait for that fire to burn out. Let's bring power to the shields back online. We've now got the rock plating augment. That would have also given us the rock ship. Severe armor for the 50% chance to negate incoming hull damage. That's good. We could either max this, or no, we can't max this. We can max the shields. When given the opportunity, max the shields. We can't power them right yet, but we could do that. And we've still got 35% evade, which is pretty significant. But I can still hear it burning in there. Let's turn off the oxygen then. Help it along. I'm going to check these other rooms to make sure there's nothing on fire in them. Manti moved pretty fast. I can still hear it. There we go. Fire's out. Bring the oxygen back up. Open doors actually permit the flow of air. I mean, it makes sense, of course, you open the door and the air goes out of the ship, but air can move around inside the ship and it tries to reach a happy medium. It tries to reach equilibrium. Something I didn't know for a while. If you have doors open, I mean, it tries to, Alright, let's dock. Okay, never mind. That worked once. Oh, you know what's the thing I really don't want? I legitimately thought it was going to be... No, we need these. I thought it was going to be the thing I didn't want. I'm not going to say it until we're out of the area. Because I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx us. I mean, thinking about it is probably bad enough. But I don't want to do it. No. Oh, we've got 2 rockmen on board. Alright. We're going to save ourselves for the ion bomb. As usual. Oh, miss. Mostly misses. We've lost 3 bars of our golden shield. And that was a hit. Alright, so we're going to target that on their weapons and target the pike beam across every single other room. Turn off the ion bomb, we don't need it. Yeah, I feel like when you're using a boarding strategy, which doesn't apply here, but this is just a tip in general. When you're using a boarding strategy, actually, using beam weapons just doesn't pan out. Because beam weapons, the goal is to hit as many rooms as possible, and when you have boarders on the ship, you're trying not to hit them, and that'll lead to some catastrophes. One of the things I've found difficult is working with the Type C Federation ship, which is a boarding-oriented vessel, and we're gonna get bugger all at the store here because I just spent all our scrap. Oh, we could have gotten fuel though. Oh well. Hopefully we get some fuel out of this guy. Don't know what I was saying. I keep losing track of things. Oh, the Federation C. You get like an automatic flak cannon instead of your Federation beam or whatever it's called. The Super Federation Beam of Justice. I don't know what the hell it's called. Anyways, instead of the laser beam, if you guys played that ship, you know what I'm talking about. You know what? We're gonna do damage to as many systems as possible. Alright, turn off the ion bomb. You get Federation Flak of Freedom. And because it's a boarding-oriented ship, thankfully it has a clone base, so you don't have to worry too much about it. But it's a boarding-oriented ship, meaning you're spending a lot of time. Okay, we need fuel. You're spending a lot of time with your dudes on the enemy ship, and you don't want them to be hit by your flak. That's not. Alright, does anyone here have shield throw? Nope. Oh. This is a nice gun. Like, seriously nice. I want this. Good at taking down shields. Do I smell a replacement for Iron Bomb and Burst Laser? No, but I do smell a replacement for an immediate replacement for our Burst Laser. The Burst Laser 1, it's outlived its usefulness. We've got a couple of things. We've got a scrap recovery armor, which would be great, but I'm just going to go with a flak gun. Rule of thumb with the flak gun is if you can get a flak gun, get a flak gun. Especially if it's this monster. He's going to sit out at the end there now, because he's not particularly useful to us yet until we finish upgrading the system, but why did I go to the store? That was a bad decision. Oh well. Maybe we should use a flak gun. I'm distracted by I dream of store. God damn it. I shouldn't have done that. I could probably take these guys out. Their armament isn't really that threatening. In fact, they can't puncture our shields. But I'm not going to waste bombs on them, so we're just going to leave. Let's test out the flak gun on them. For those of you that have never seen this thing in action, it's 380 speed. This is just going to up our pilots. Oh, never mind. They're already maxed. This will do the most damage. It's less of a chance to hit the roof. So yeah, it punctured some serious stuff. Let's just kill them, why not? Come on, let's go. We're not going to waste any bombs on them. Flak cannons are free, and, you know. Punch a hole in the hull. Flak cannon fire. Ah, you're dead. Busy fixing the medbay. Kill the medbay. That's terrible. Why are we killing the medbay again? We haven't damaged the engines in all this. It's just been too much missing. We're gonna get the one free fuel and then use it to leave. Alright. Pop, pop. Alright, let's leave. Oh, thanks for the fuel. I don't know how we could swoop in and get the fuel and not get anything else. Slug Zoltan. Zoltan all the way. The flak cannon is going to work wonders against Zoltan ships. Against Zoltan shields, I should say. It works wonders against shields in general, but... Love it. Oh, great. This doesn't have a huge area for me to hit him with the flak gun. Alright, bring on the, no, you know what? I don't think ion damage 4, that's not enough to take down all 3 shields, so we're gonna use him, and hopefully he can pop the, Combat Mark II drone. He's just gonna whittle away at our shields. However, that'll do more damage. You know, normally I'd be thanking the rock casing if it weren't for the fact that we haven't even gotten hit. Oh! Had to say it out loud. Okay, Corwin, we're gonna keep you from dying. And you're Sparky's gonna get out of there, and we're gonna open this apartment to space. That's what we do. Alright. Apartment has been successfully opened and closed. You can go back to your room. 70 out of 70. 98. Well, that could be better. Ah, he's dead. Okay, Black 2, OP. I like how I haven't hardly leveled up at all because, well, nope. I don't know what the other possible outcomes of that event are, but I've just had it abduct a crew member, so... Alright. Same deal. Except this time we don't need to worry about them escaping and warning the fleet. They've got almost the same loadout, too, in terms of drones, at least. Oh, hey, there's my shield buff. My shield upgrade. I've finally learned how to shield a little bit. Who's a little bit hurt? Harry is? Oh, Harry's a little bit hurt because he probably got his command station blown up. But it looks like they can't pop us. Oh. And they've lost their weaponry. We're going to switch the hull laser over onto the shields, just to make it easier for us to kill them. We also need to take out the engines, or maybe the, there. This is going to be it. Unless, of course, we miss. Oh no, they got the shields back up. This is a great way to learn. This is a great way for me to learn how to shield, though. Should have just sat there and let him do it, but that'd be boring, and this is a Let's Play. Let's Play. We're gonna run through 2 more beacons here and then hit the store. Yeah, that's the way it's gonna be. Come on, I want there to be hacking in this store. Oh, by the way, the thing I was worried about was encountering a rock mine. That's really no bueno. We're not using our bomb. It just occurred to me. If we get a different bomb, that'd be good. The ion bomb. We've already got hull laser and flak. We can unload on ships. Okay, these are the kind of things you're going to want to fire them at the same time. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so I'm sure you guys know this, but if you want to do a lot of damage at once, you fire all your guns at once. Depending on what they are, usually, but missiles are generally exempt. However, things like the Flak 2 and the hull laser, where it's an impact to the shield, you're going to want to fire them at once. Although now that they're down to 1 shield, it should be fine. Here's me learning how to shield. Alright, and their weapon systems are down, more or less. This is the hit that kills them. Alright. Oh, another store over there. Let's go to this one first. Oh. Ooh. That's a thought. Could we use mind control? We could. It would certainly screw with them. It wouldn't let us make use of our drone parts. But it'd be nice to have. Now there'll be... Will there be other options? Nah. I'm gonna save myself. Normally I'd splurge on it, but saving your scrap is just as important as spending it sometimes. Alright, and to the store. Speaking of saving your scrap, We got anything to sell? Nope. Heavy laser? No. Black one? Eh. Healing bomb? Worthless. Golden shield bypass, scrap recovery arm. Scrap recovery arm is going to be our friend here in a minute. FTL jammer. This is just about the only thing we can get here. And alright, and away we go. What are we on? Sector 6. We got 7 and 8. 7 is going to be the use of this scrap arm, and hopefully we can replace House. Don't you dare use that friggin' mind control, man. They're gonna blow up my med bay again. This is a repeat of last time, except with a different species. Straight up bounce off the shields, okay. Let's open that door to let some oxygen flow into here. They're all gonna die. Let's have you fix that. Let's shut all the doors. Who's mind control? Ah, Corwin! You're damaging our engines. Okay, hold on. Oh, shucks. There goes that. Alright. Repair mantises. Defense drone would be nice. We don't have one, though. Now that hurt them. Must be on fire. Repair mantis. Get to the shields, me. Quickly before the fire spreads. Oh. Ah, they did the same thing again. Same old story. Same old song and dance. Quit blowing holes in our own ship. What just happened? Who got upgraded? Me? Oh, free scrap. Wasn't me. Oh, it was, Emily. No, it wasn't. I have no idea who it was. We've shut down the oxygen for a minute. Okay. A lot of missiles. Wow. So better to have them. What did I think was going to happen? Okay. Oh, the fire's spreading. You'd be able to spread through the super bulkhead doors, come on. They've apparently got some pretty hefty, Oh, that was something. Hopefully that doesn't invite more fire. That's not what I'm intending to do. That strategy of opening the door there. Yep, it invited more fire. Okay, that's the exact opposite of what I was trying to do, but now the fire's not. Almost. Fire everything! Alright, it worked. Give us some more air. I'm still learning how to shield, but I'm getting better. A little bit better, a little at a time. I think. Burko. Yay, Burko. Alright, hold on. Where's... Actually, well, the ship is called Quadrangle, so it's a whole complex. I didn't call it Pardee. Oh, that's a ship. Now I wish I had used this to upgrade our weapon system last sector. Wow. Or not last sector. Last jump. This is gonna hurt like a bastard. Oh no, it's not. They have crappy weapons. Okay, this is gonna hurt like the bastard. To them. Thankfully the shield is nice and open. Once again, when you fire everything at once, when there's a... staggering sometimes is helpful as well. But when you've got... oh, they've got anti-medbots first. When you've got defense drones, you're going to want to fire everything at once. Oh, and the place is burning. Must have dropped my mixtape. Anybody ready to fire yet? This should do them in. Oh, almost. But their medbay is, well, it's in pieces. Boop, boop. And that is how we get the pipe beam online, ladies and gentlemen. Maxed out weapon system, maxed out shield system. We can't do much else, but we're going to. Hold on, what don't I have? I got this. Oh, 29 power. Oh, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that if we get a little bit more stuff. Wow, we have a long ways to go, though. We have a long ways to go and not very many sectors to get there, so we had better start upgrading. Soon. Here, take some fuel. Oh, thank you. 1, 2. Ah, crap. Please let there be an enemy ship here that gives me some fuel. Well, I mean, there's an enemy ship here, but there's also a murder beacon. That's just lovely, ain't it? Okay. They've got a shield overcharger with pistols. And boom, they have 1 bar's open shield. Okay. Ah, now they have none. Haha. Okay. Black ready to fire. Ready to fire. 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 Spike beam. Blast. 4 fuel. I'll take it. I'll let you guys live. I'll be a nice guy. Alright, let's leave though. Okay. Hail them. Whoa. Done. Done trade. Whoa, that's... Let me start with that for a while. Fully powered engine. Is it possible? We'll find out next sector. Civilian... Ooh. Ooh. We could fight the other mothership. Like the half-built one. No, we're gonna go to the civilian sector. I'm trying to keep things easy. I need to get stores. I need to get like, I need to get a store. I need to buy a system, and I need to upgrade the hell out of it so I can get that achievement. That'd be pretty great. It's not. I didn't even try to. So it's even better that that's a lot of weapons. Even better that we have the opportunity to. I can probably ditch the ion. I'll be honest. Anything else I can get for 2 power? Maybe a missile or something? Maybe a big bomb? Ah. Frank. Okay. Fire on that, fire on that. Oh. Fire just a hair too late. You stop blowing that up. Stop it. Hey. Told you to cut it out. Ow! That was a big missile. That's knocked out the... That was another big missile. These are just intimidating. Where do you store all those? Alright. ME-262 scrap. Grrr. Alright, let's go to the store. Hacking. Damn. Mind control? Maybe. Oh, big laser. Don't need more dudes. Mind control. Drone control. Defense drone? Maybe. It'll make use of the drone parts. Defense drone. Mind control. We're gonna spend the rest of our days upgrading these goddamn systems. And by upgrading, I actually mean... Oh, there's another store I should have checked. I actually mean... putting more power into them. And upgrading the engines. I will lead you to your destination. It's up there. We're gonna go... This way, this way, this way, this way. Can I? Nope. I'm trying to cover as many beacons as I can because, man, am I missing a lot of stuff. You know what? We're gonna take the long way. I should have these guys take a stop in the med bay. Maximum power. And now you have no dodge. I think. I hope. A hull laser and defense drone we don't need. We should have another. We should get another drone in here to help. Maybe like a system repair drone actually would be handy. Come on, kill your own crew member. Do it. Do it, I dare ya. Fire the flag gun. At the, at there. At nothing in particular. Wait, like so. Ah, we killed him! And they're dead. Killed their engine. They were not going to fix anything. Alright, we need more power. Actually, we need even more power because of the defense drone. Now we just need one more and we'll get the achievement. Eee. Alright, so we're going to hop around. Oh, we can't make it over there. Okay, well, we'll go the not so long way. We can't do the, advanced weapons. Should we kill him? Yes! Let's get the scrap. You were trying to escape? You will not escape. No enemy FTL. They've got missiles. Just wait. Just wait. See, they have no qualms about killing their crew members because they have a nice clone bay. When I realized how much cloning didn't actually affect the skills, which is like the big downside of it, I got a lot more lenient with my clone bay usage. It was like a whole new... I don't know. There was a lot of suicide runs. Yeah, if you have a clone bay and you have decent shields, do not be afraid to let your crew members die on the enemy ship. Because if you bring a crew member back and they're pretty much, you know, they're mostly beat up, it's not gonna make a lick of difference whether they, you know, it's, what am I trying to say here? If you bring a crew member back and they're mostly beat up, you're gonna send them over to the next ship, more or less beat up. Like, they pretty much, they're gonna get KO'd real quick. Okay, all we need to do is put one more power into a system and it'll be golden. Oh, attack the automated ship to get to the storage cache. Alright, don't fire yet. Forget defense. Really, the fire beam is doing damage? You're not supposed to do damage with a fire beam. You're supposed to burn things. You can't burn things in space. Ah, you missed. Scrub. Scrubby. Scrubby the defense drone. Alright, we're ready to fire. Fire. Oh, not that. Okay, not at all the order that I meant to fire things in, but whatever. Fire! And that didn't help. Good. Good catch. Alright. Hull laser. Flag gunfire. Ah, bad timing. Just goes to show, use the pike, pause and use the pike beam immediately as the shields drop. Like, don't hesitate. Or, you know, any beam weapon for that matter. I hesitated. Although it was still charging, that didn't matter. I wouldn't have hit anyways. Unless your ship has some really solid, what do you call it? We've got full power? Oh. Okay, now I have to make the decision here. It's the enemy interior. How important is that, though? All I have to do is do one of these two. And frankly, I'm probably going to do both. There's a thing that you really ought to do. You know, I can admit it. There's something that you really ought to do. And that's, if you have any extra scrap going into the boss battle, spend it. Spend it on upgrades. Because even if you can't power the systems, it's cushion. Because when your system gets destroyed, it goes from the top down, and that's unpowered. It's basically armor. It's a blade of armor. Although you can put it back manually. Right, well, here we are in the final stand. We've got some repair stations. Hold on. Achievement. No? Oh, we need to power the defense drone to make the achievement. Okay. Hello, buddy. Achievement. We need to be ready. No evade for you. Black 2, peg beam, hull laser. Ion bomb that I'm not doing anything with. That was worthless. Scrubby, come on. Oh crap, I waited too long. Fire anyways. Hey, I managed to do it. I'm just gonna kill each other. Oh. Ken, where's Barbie? You killed her, didn't you? Aw. Oh, they must get autopilot or something. Crap. Fire. Oh. They just, why? You hardly have any, oh, that's right, come on, babe. Let's just disable the oxygen and see how this goes. Oh, I can't. Damn it, Kelly. Alright. Send these two out. They're gonna kill him for sure. What did I just hit? The first one didn't even make it to the enemy ship. Alright, you guys go get patched up. We'll do fine without you for a minute. Oh, hello. That hurt them. And now they're dead. Alright, so I got an achievement. That's already good for this run. I think I'll just go here. No. We can do that. We can do that. Or maybe we should put money in the drone. Yeah, no, let's put it into the drones. The reason being is we've got an engineer here to fix stuff. Nobody sits in the drones and fixes stuff. You need to get a little patched up, though. Now we can pull it out of here and put it there. Because the oxygen is not nearly as important as actually being able to get the, We're gonna wait them out of the base. Oh no, we can hop here and then hop to the repair and then run after them. Okay, that'll work. If we get that beat up. Alright, so the first thing they're gonna do is cloak. That's how this always runs. Didn't have any scrap to pour anything extra into any systems. So, first thing we're gonna do is to activate the defense drone. Defense drone running. Something you don't want to forget to do. This is where our augmentations are not... We didn't get any really sweet augmentations. We got the one to resist hull damage, which is good and important, but... I don't normally use mind control on the flagship. I haven't gotten the flagship with mind control very often. They're gonna drop their thing at me, but this guy's gonna keep it out for a while. Basically trying to create calamity in here. I could have used it against the missile launcher, but decided not to. Oh, and they got my weapons. Okay, this is gonna be a bastard. This fight is gonna be a bastard. I already know it. When they go for the weapons, things get bad. Real bad. Hopefully our very, very high evasion skill will keep us alive for the time we need to charge these weapons. And the first thing we're going to aim for is the goddamn. Come on. Oh, we can't charge the flak all the way. And that's the thing that's going to win us the fight. Come on, stop. If we can't charge the flak over all the way, I'm going to have to turn it off and switch to the ion bomb. There's really not an option here. Oh, ow. Come on, Carrie, you can put that fire out. We're going to be taking lots of hits here. Lots of hits. Oh, we almost got it all the way up there. Oh. No. Oh, we've got evasion though. We are back in the game. Defense drone coming out in a minute. There, defense drone's running. Taking hits, but it's not. That was lucky. Engines are your good friend. Okay. Before they do anything, fire everything. I knew it! I knew they were gonna pop that as soon as the friggin' flak got running. Okay. They were just waiting on it. Now all we have to do... Hold on, when they pop out, we're gonna stall their shield repair. And by stall, I mean we're gonna put a dude in there that's gonna, get him. Oh god. They're popping us like never before. I'm afraid we might not make it out of this one. May well not. The ion bomb's got just as high of a reload as the flak gun does, so that's even worse. That's just as bad, I should say. No, we're not surviving this one. They've got our weapons, they've got us locked down. Get in there and fix that. Get in there and fix that. Knock that thing out. Damn it! I needed them to not stop him. Fix stuff. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead meat. We can't jump away, we can't do nothing. Okay, the hacking subsystem on the first stage of the first stage is really a bear. I've beaten him, but I'm not gonna be able to beat him today, that's for sure. Who's weapons, man? Oh, that's right, you're weapons, man. Oh, wait, no. I need to get back on the shields. I need to do anything I can to keep us from getting hit. And that ain't gonna be much. This last time, the flak should charge properly. However, we died. Oh well. We did quite well, I will say. However, that hacking system is a bastard, and I should have targeted it more carefully. Yeah, you know what? I should have popped it specifically because it would have allowed us. Okay. Recap. When I fired, the one time I was able to actually shoot at the enemy flagship. When I fired the flak cannon, I should have targeted the shields, like I did, because that would have been nice collateral damage. But I should have targeted the. No. I should have targeted both on this, because the flak is slow compared to the lasers. And so if I targeted this, the flak would get there first. The flak would tear apart the shields, no matter what it's aimed at. And if some got through to hit the hacking, that would have been great. And then the lasers afterwards, after the shields were torn apart, would have definitely hit the hacking. Would have allowed me to, at the very least, get my weapons charged again for another salvo, and maybe use mind control on whoever was trying to repair the hacking system, and delay them a little bit. So we could have done better there, but other than that, we were really boned when they decided to hack our weapons. If only we'd not taken damage. If only we'd not dropped the Zoltan shield, because that's what was keeping us alive for a while there. But they've got too many weapons for us to keep it alive. Well, let's see where I stand. Here we are. Third. Oh well. Am I on my main list? No. Can't believe that made it. Just saying. Can't believe it.